So here we go. From a look at the fardriver sotion rebranded controller. 1300 amp line, 1800 amp phase. Beast. I will only be pulling 550 amps out of this as it is, so it won't be overloaded. It should easily pull the 550 that my battery will put out peak, so I should not have any problems at all pulling the needed power to get 55 kilowatts using this. The size of it, I'd probably say it doesn't even really need cooling, consider I'm only going to be running it under half of its rated voltage. So we'll see what happens with that, because less coolant, less lines, less weight. So I might just try cooling the motor first and see what happens. But what it comes with, obviously that massive controller. I'm going to take them around. I don't really plan these out well, do I? Oh, and it's an ancient tape. So yeah, that's like 240 long, 160 high, and it is 75 wide. Now that I've got them easier to get to, you can see the comparison there for a 150 amp controller to that big boy one. Now, as always, you get the standard fardriver sotion type harness. I will actually be putting a screen on these ones. I never put a screen on because I just like less hassle, but I would like to have a screen to see what I'm doing as well as using the app. So yeah, so there it is, the standard harness. Then you move on, you get the two fans, which will go on top of your radiator to suck the air through. Put your cooling lines on there, and then yeah, I'm going to mount that to the swing arm just behind the wheel, because the swing arm is going to be so long, there's going to be plenty of room to mount that on the swing arm, and then the controller above it underneath my subframe. I'm going to make a custom sheet subframe just so it's extra light. So yeah, the controller at the moment, that is the Sur-on subframe upside down, but the controller will be up there inside. That makes sense in there though, you know, right underneath the seat. And then when I make the swing arm, the cooler will sit on the swing arm there, and I'll make it so the suspension linkage is about here, just above it. Oh yeah, so that's where it'll all fit in without taking up too much room, keep all the weight in the middle, as close to the middle as possible, to keep the front end down. Using the ground shot as well to there now for just being simple and pretty straightforward, so that should fit in there, and that'll be it. It's a beast of a controller, like monster as all the other ones I've used.